There are legends and stories wrapped into great songs, sung by bards for all to hear. These stories tell those of great warriors, evil tyrants, brave children, and cowardly kings. Thrones and treasures cause wars, gods and devils play bring destruction. The desires of a dark soul may bring annihilation, while the bright heart of a boy king will try and save it. Men and women of nations answer the call to arms, to fight for their country, their home, their families. Marching to the sound of a war drum, the billowing of a ship's sail, under the great radiant one, under chords thunders in the dead of night. The sound of rain hitting metal as a soldier readies his shield, as he stares into the orcish faces of the legion. The guttural war cries strike his heart with fear, but his young king saddles his warhorse and rallies the men. A half-elven arcanist prepares a ritual in case the unblemished get too close. Lord and Chief Theophi checks his coalition of half-bloods and those who wait across the meadows with means to end him. Matthias stares into the burning pit, containing a great scourge on the land. He with his princes of peace delve into the devil's head to put an end to the rebirth of evil. Micah, in his old age, stands strong in his armor as Hector, the tyrant, assaults the dark world. With his shadow soldiers slaying the tyrant and ending the shadows, light shines once again. I am here to tell you a story, one of love, triumph, justice, and tragedy. A story that will echo throughout eternity. Cross every sea, ride every cloud, from the Isles of Setonia to the great city of Stamrin. Heroes and villains, husbands and wives, brothers and sisters all play their part. As Bahamut sits on his throne in Elysia, and the evil one fights his way out of hell, a group of misfits find their way through the valleys, the meadows, the mountains, and seas. I am here to tell your story, by the fire in every tavern, the square in every town, or the stage in every city I come to. What's in those stories for me to tell is entirely up to you. Welcome to Manola.
What is up, everyone? Thank you all for checking out our channel, which features a bunch of insane, comical, stupid, nerdy dudes looking for a way to slay some nasty creatures or die to them and write a beautiful story together. Welcome to the chaos. First off, we'd like to make a few announcements. Thankful to the creators of D&D for making the greatest tabletop RPG game. Unsponsored show of gratitude to Dwarven Forge, WizKids, and Sirenscape for all their effects that help our channel and show and experience. Hunter, where can they find us?
They can find us on Instagram at chaoticast.tv. There we post channel updates, video postings, anything new comes out. Check us out there.
Follow us on those, please. Instagram is our main platform to keep up with the news and stuff that's going on around Chaotic Cast. YouTube is where you can find all of our content and our premieres. If you like, when you check out our YouTube channel, subscribe, hit the alert icon, and once we get some more generation of subscribers, we will set some goals and get some rewards, gifts, giveaways, draws, whatever you want to call it. Travis, upcoming content. Tell them what they can be expecting.
Oh man, we got more Manola review. We got top 5 favorite videos. We got painting with the DM Evan Arnold. We got the D&D 5e breakdown. We got getting started with the chaos. And we have a Christmas special one-shot coming way after Christmas. You're welcome.
That you might have already seen.
Yeah, it could
Yeah,
possibly be.
that's true. Time is wibbly wobbly.
It is wibbly wobbly.
You freaking nerd! I love Doctor Who.
You knew that reference. That makes you a nerd too.
There will be several new video playlists coming to our channel, so please check those out. Turn on the alert icon so you can get notified. Check out Dwayne's World. Icon's up in the corner. He does have an online shop. that you can check out over there. As always, we're thankful to Realmsmith and Critical Role for all their inspiration. And I think it's time, because we are eager to jump into this extremely decisive episode of
Where are they now?
Chaotic Cast.
So wait. What's your class?
Artificer.
I'm cleric.
Wizard.
Okay. So I can't be a bard. That would be useless. I could sing songs in the back with the rest of the party.
Last time
On Dragon Ball D.
on D&D, our lovely group of adventurers were chasing their new kind of enemy that they've just grown a great distaste for into the deep dark caverns below the city of Maple Dock.
Wonder why.
As you made your way through the alleys and battled your way through a few swashies, a few strange creatures, you found a new friend in the form of a half-orc. You don't know much about him yet, but he's healing you in combat, so he seems to be somewhat helpful. You have actually traced and tracked down this meeting that you learned about so long ago on a ship. But it seems the plans that were set on both sides of the table did not exactly favor you. At the cost of victory, there was 2 previous losses.
Wait, I'm not cosplay as Craeloth.
Look, somebody pour water on him.
There was 2
Too soon.
previous losses. As you all collected your dead, sought out the room, you grabbed a sample of this weird like poison. You kind of scanned the room. You both assist to get the bodies, helped Violet get them upstairs on the bed. Violet is making her way through the city streets of Maple Dock. And that's where we will pick up. I need everyone but Violet to leave the room.
I got muted. Jesus, that's cold.
Ooh, hold on a minute.
It feels good. We've got this room fixed where it feels good in here. Violet, making your way through the city streets in the middle of the night. You're familiar with the streets and the alleys and the shops now. You've been here a long time. You've had many dealings with the Sluice Queen. I assume you're still hastily moving in that direction.
Yeah.
As you go, and are you going back to the well, the way you know to get
That's the
there?
only way I know to get there.
Okay. So you climb down the well and you're walking towards it, and you're going to the same room where Omo and Olo were, and then you pull the chain, enter. As you're walking up there, the Golden One chimes into your head. What's wrong?
Don't you know? My friends.
I only know what you tell me.
Craeloth and Cable are dead.
The bugbear?
Yeah.
So, pause out of roleplay. The reason why I had them roll a d20 is there's only enough to save one.
Enough what?
So, as you approach Callie, let's get past this part. As you approach Callie, she's sitting there, she's like, Violet, you look distraught.
Yeah, very. It's Craeloth and Cable.
What happened?
They're dead.
Dead?
Yeah.
Where? Why? Who?
We were chasing after Borg.
The note. Did they meet? Did you get to the meeting?
We were a little late, but we made it there. But they had a water elemental protecting them.
She pauses, she scans the room. Strangely, at nighttime, the Briganders are more active than daytime. Callie looks like she had been awoken once your presence was, stated that you were here. she calls over to Raoul, who you all have come to kind of be somewhat familiar with. And she whispers something to him. What's your passive perception?
18.
Something along the lines of, go to the alchemy shed and see what we have. And so Raoul goes, and she continues to ask, did you actually see Borg?
We saw Borg, and he was talking to a Sahugan that we saw at the dock before.
Any sign of Sultanix?
No.
Strange. What about
But they were under the last step. That's
The
where
tavern?
the meeting room was. Yeah.
That's how he's been eluding our spies.
There's a ladder in the stock room that leads down to the meeting room.
So if Sultanix was seen on the docks, but no one ever saw him leave the Gold Keep, was there no other path?
There was a water passage.
Did you follow it?
No. We didn't have time.
Right, I guess. Okay. Raoul reapproaches. And his face looks disdainfully weird. Like he's 50% excited, 50% worried. And he hands her a small scroll. And she looks at you, she's like, only ask, and I know I hate to put you in this predicament, Violet. She hands you a scroll of Revivify.
Go ahead and be resurrected.
No, raise dead. Raise
Yeah.
dead. She hands you a scroll of Raise Dead. I only have one. And the only thing that I ask is that you return that. Whenever you have the chance. Bring me another Raise the Dead scroll. So I can replace it.
But I know how much that costs.
She says, take your time. Just promise me that you'll bring me another one.
I'll do what I can.
Unfortunately, I only have one. I hate to do that to you. These seem like you're friends and seem like you all been through a lot together. But the decision is yours.
Is there? I have the gold for. Is there anybody else that can do it?
Let's roll a 5. I know of none.
Okay.
There's not a church in Maple Dog currently.
But there's a Bahamut church.
Oh, there is a Bahamut church. You could go and try and check and see if the Bahamut clerics are there, but 1:30 in the morning, I don't know.
Okay. One thing at a time, I guess. Thank you, but I've got to go.
Go. I understand. I'll see you around, I'm sure.
Rush back.
Okay. You make your way back. As you're going, the golden one doesn't appear, but he appears in your, just like in your mind, kind of. He, get my papers here. Okay. He appears in your mind, and and he says, Violet, slow down. Not physically, mentally, slow down. You have a very important decision to make. You need to be wise with your choice. Is there anything I can do to help?
You know, it would have helped a lot if you could have been there in battle, but it's like nothing I did worked.
Violet, I need to tell you something of great importance. You were trained by Mother Guthrie. And it appears one of two things has either occurred. Mother Guthrie is not who she said she was, or something has taken her place. Rhea has almost turned her back on the monastery. And I have a feeling that's why your powers have struggled. In fact, Rhea's commanded me to stay at her side. And I'm not being able to go to the monastery myself. I tried to connect to Mother Guthrie's mind, much like I'm connecting to yours now. And Rhea forbid it.
Is Rhea okay? I've not heard from her.
The goddess is fine. She's hurt. There's bigger spiritual things at play. We will spend time together soon, I promise. Currently, I have other pressing matters to attend to, but I will visit soon.
What do you know of the anchor?
The anchor is a code name for the book that you've been hunting.
My companions, we kind of figured that out.
I'm not all-knowing like Rhea, but I know that the anchor consists of great powers beyond this plane itself. If it falls into the wrong hands, like it probably is, could bring great destruction.
It seems to have traveled so much.
It's probably because the multiple evils within the world can't crack the code. Or maybe someone's figured out a way to use it for good. It's hard to tell. An item of ancient magic with such power. Never been anything like it. That's why it's important. We were hoping, that's why Rhea was hoping to grasp this item for her people. And you were chosen to track it down by Mother Guthrie. Only problem is, when an item's so highly coveted, people are easily swayed. Everything has a price, Violet. Even the scroll you're carrying and the person you choose to bring back. It all has a price. Good or bad. But I must go. I trust you will make the right decision. And next time you call upon me, I will try to be there.
What if I'm not strong enough?
Your strength is not your mantra. It's wisdom. Strength has no play in this.
But this spell, it's stronger than anything I've ever done.
It may take a toll on you.
It's worth it.
Talk to you soon. And then the presence just kind of leaves your mind. So you're almost to the last step. And all of a sudden, you hear a voice. Hello, Miss Violet. This is Courtland Tabor, a princess to Master Keyray. I guess you already know that, though. Anyways, let me get to the point. The message stops. And then it turns like, stupid limitation on this spell. My fault. Sorry to spam you with these. I've successfully made it back to Dirktal to relay the... Message stops. Ugh, I hate this. I am in Dirktal. I am safe. Next mission lies in the Isles of Setonia. Hope to see you soon. Bye. You have the opportunity to respond.
Good to hear from you, Cortland. There's a lot going on right now. I have to go. Headed to Nordal.
Okay. So you do. I'm going to write that what you tell me. Alright, so you make it back to the last step. Alright, Violet, you make it back to the last step. You up to the stairs and you see you've been reading the letter.
What? I've been hanging out. Ain't got
You've been working on, we'll say you're working on your Steel Defender.
He's not loud, but yeah.
Okay.
It takes its toes.
And you arrive back to the room.
Very somber. I hold out one scroll.
What's
Got one shot.
Is it a definite shot?
It's a can do it, but I don't. I can try to do it.
Your guy's shoes right now is just like.
I know you don't know.
I'm just gonna
much,
say, I'm
but-
staying out of this one.
What's
and Newt, we've not known you for long, but
Is it like we're picking between?
I can only do it to one.
Inspect, and while you're there, you three together, you can all roll me a medicine check doesn't work because they're dead. Arcana, because you are all casters.
I'm proficient.
Okay. Where's all my numbers at?
22.
23. Damn.
25.
Fucking
Y'all just, the reason why I had them roll a d20. Travis rolled a 13. Robert rolled a 5. Craeloth has a much easier way to live. Higher chance. And I'll say that through your arcana, kind of looking at them, knowing what the scroll could potentially do, you know that the path for Craeloth is easier than the path for Cable. But I'll leave it up to you guys.
Well, I don't know much about Cable, but I know Craeloth is like a signet of hope for his people.
Cable. He's after his brother, who we've met before. But I feel like his people need him. Craeloth. His people need him. It's gotta be Craeloth.
I'm sure. I've got no opinion here. These bunch of strangers.
Gonna do it to Craeloth.
Okay. So this means Cable is going to pass away with no return. Now, you choose Craeloth. I will let you all assist him in trying to. This spell is far higher than any of you can cast. So this is going to take a toll. It's going to take a series of Arcana checks. And depending on if you fail, there will be reputed damage to you because of just the sheer magical energy within the spell itself.
Do I lose the temporary hit points from heroism after the spell ends, or do I keep them?
Did we have time to take a short rest while he was out talking?
Yeah, you all would add.
I don't want to do this.
I'm fine. Just quit working. Yeah, it loses any remaining.
Just want to make sure before if this is going to take health. I just
So,
want to make sure we got
what's
health.
the regain health from short rest thing?
You gotta spend your hit dice.
Right, I used one earlier,
Okay, so you still got 3.
and that's
I think a D8 for an artificer.
I think, but I don't know.
Whatever
A
your hit
wizard and a
dice are.
sorcerer are the only ones that are D6s.
Yeah. It's either D8 or D10, I guess.
No, it's not D10. It's got to be D8.
Ranger's D10.
I just know it's crazy.
That's weird.
Fighter, ranger.
Well, Ranger is kind of up in it a lot, unless you're just strictly. Most Ranger subclasses, you're up in it.
okay. I use it.
Well, I
A
guess
lot of
maybe
people
not.
play archer.
I use them all.
Okay.
I didn't take short rest. I was doing stuff.
You good? All right. So you three join hands over Craeloth's bed. Now you're going to cast this, and you're going to do it, and then after whether it succeeds or not, Travis's ultimate decision will be if he wants the soul to come back to the body. If he doesn't, even though the spell will have been used, it won't work. The soul just won't return. If the soul returns, he'll wake up.
Okay. Can I use guidance?
I think I'm gonna
Can't
cry
you?
for some reason.
This is
This is when D&D gets serious. Yeah, you can use guidance.
I got nothing to try to use.
Maybe let me stay somewhere.
All right.
So we're assisting him.
Yeah. Violet's going to read it. Here. So, upon reading this scroll, How you gonna do it? Is it gonna be a prayer? Is it gonna be a eulogy? Is it gonna be a? I mean, what do you want to try and do?
I guess it'll be a prayer, and I'll say, Golden One, his work here isn't done. His people need him. He has to come back.
Newt?
Amen. I don't know what else.
Cole?
Yeah, I'll just keep quiet, I guess.
Okay. Arcana check.
Arcana check. The
Do we roll too?
Yeah. It's gonna be like a group check. There's a DC. We'll see how it's better.
Did Arcana check right?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I got a nat 20.
Oh, shit.
That's 26.
Thank God.
Automatic pass in.
16.
Alright, so okay, the automatic 20 pushes you over. The 10 was a fail. So 2 successes, natural 20, automatically succeeds. Pass round 1. Round 2. Anything? Anybody can say anything during this ritual.
I want to hold my gem.
Okay? Yeah, I mean, if your characters are religious or
I've
anything,
still got paired up. Come on, but I'll hold it.
okay, bring out the paradox. It means a lot to you.
Bring up paired
I'm gonna hold my thing, and I'm gonna get.
I don't hold your thing.
And I'm gonna place it on him, and I'm also gonna place Craeloth's little soul thing on him.
Like his gem.
Yeah, like on his chest.
Okay.
But I don't know.
Hammereth?
Hummer.
Hammereth.
Does anyone want to say anything?
I'll just tell Hummerith, his little friend, and everybody, if you can hear me, he needs this.
Okay.
I don't know how it works.
Violet?
Hold on. Hammereth, I know you miss him, but we need him here. The future of the bugbear people need him.
I'm going to stay quiet because I'm still.
Just stay quiet. Alright, Arcana.
Nat 20.
Oh man, this is just
Oh,
meant to
gosh.
happen for him.
Dirty 20.
I got 9.
Okay. Automatic success. 2 out of 3. You all can leave the room and send Travis back in.
I'm going to cry. I can't handle it.
Hold on, I need my shoe.
Can I come be warm?
In a minute.
He's still frozen to the ground. His speed is 0.
Sit down, Craeloth. As your soul ventures through the astral plane of nothingness and enters into a place called Elysia. You're familiar with it. Errol was there before in a previous campaign. It's the same setting, the golden meadows with the hills and mountains in the distance, and you see up in the cloud castle where Bahamut would normally stay. This point, this stage in time, it looks to be less accessible than it was when you were the Princess of Peace. It looks like it's farther up, a little bit more. Takes a more special person to get up there. You wander through the rows of wheat alone by yourself. You look around, it's perfect temperature, perfect day. The sky's as blue as it can be. Everything that Craeloth would ever imagine that he likes is there for the most part. Deep down, you have this feeling of disappointment within yourself. You feel that you didn't accomplish what you were destined to do. And as you keep on walking, voices, a familiar voice at first, rains down from the skies, and you kind of look around and there's no one anywhere. Roll a wisdom, just straight wisdom check.
It's a 5.
5. You're not exactly sure whose voice it is. You know it's feminine. It's feminine, and it says, "Golden One, bring him back. He's not done. He's the sigil of his people. He's the symbol of them, and they need him. He's not done. Bring him back."
I just like hear this in the wind or something.
It's just like it's kind of wind. Even with a 5, I mean, you're not stupid. And when it said golden one, you know it's violet. A few more moments pass, and you just get this feeling of relief almost. And before you can kind of like just instinctively hold out your hand, and there's a green gem, about the size of just a normal pebble, just in your hand. And your soul remembers, you didn't know much about Coaldagim, but you remembered he had that green pebble, and it's just in your hand. And then as you keep walking, there's another voice. The voice of Newt. It says, okay, Humrith, you've got to, you got to get him. He's not done, and we know that he called upon you in his times of need, and you got to get him. And then Violet chimes in that same windy, whispering voice, "Humrith, we know that you have that special connection to him." And then you feel something like on your chest, and you look down, and it's your gem, and it starts vibrating. What do you do?
My yellow gem.
Your yellow gem.
Grab it.
Humrith appears before you in his form, just like he looks corporeal now, like you,
Not like an echo.
and he just hugs you. He's like, "Craeloth!" Just hugs you. "What are you doing?"
I died, didn't I?
Yeah,
Yeah.
hurts like hell, doesn't it?
Well, not anymore.
Well, true, it doesn't. But you're so young. You got so much to do. So much to.
Yeah. I didn't succeed what I set out to do. Bugbear people, I don't know if anybody even knows they need help. Besides my allies.
We can have a discussion right now since circumstances has it this way. I died too.
Yeah.
I figured you may have begun to pick up on that.
Yeah.
The essence is weird how it lets me communicate. Sometimes I can communicate directly to you, and sometimes I can't. Those Dine with Eternity things, did Harpene show you how they work?
Yeah, I just haven't had the right time.
I understand. You've been busy. I'm sure. I still kind of know what's going on when you summon me.
Yeah.
But you know, you pulled some other bastards in there, and they're annoying.
Yeah, that wasn't intentional.
Well,
Sorry about that.
keep in mind,
Mm-hmm.
you strike the killing blow on someone, humanoid, they get pulled in.
Can I expel them?
That type of magic will kill you this young. Eventually, you'll learn. I don't want to tell you to be careful not to, because I can manage the assholes in here.
Yeah.
You know, it's the same place you've been to before when you first access. You're in that room and you scream and everything just screams back at you. You look to the left and there's a million of you one way and a million of you to the
And now
right.
you're in there with the messy-eyed bandit.
Yeah, well, I think dreary-eyed is what you all
that's the
call
word.
it. Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm kind of in your mind too. Don't let
Yeah.
that freak you out, but I kind of am.
Okay.
As long as you carried me in your
I
gym.
mean, look around. This is all pretty much new to me. So.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You should know this though. I don't know if you want to go back or not, but and that's entirely up to you. The essence will be disappointed, but it'll find another. So it's whatever you want to do. But Gorlek, when he says Gorlek, you remember Gorlek as being the son of the king,
Son of which king?
the Goliath king. He's like an abomination son. He had it's the reproduction between a Goliath and a stone giant. Is Gorlek. And a Cyclops. It was a weird ordeal one night after some
Sounds like it was freaky. Yeah.
He says, Gorlek struck me down trying to defend our village of catchfish. My head's on a pike, actually, as we speak somewhere over there. But that's what gave me the ability to let you summon me, because when I gave you that gem and you became my replacement for the spirit placer, it places my soul within you. And so now I forever am with you, much like when you decide and pick your people, you will forever be with your people. I still enjoy all of the benefits of the afterlife, but we still get to go back and help you out here and there. It's pretty fun.
That's both worlds.
Yeah, and when I get hit, well, yeah, that's annoying. But when I get hit, I don't feel it. So
yeah, that's a plus.
that's why you just bring me back, and I'm just like, hell yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad that you don't feel that. I would have kind of started to feel bad.
No, I don't feel it.
Okay, good. What about the dreary-eyed bandit? Does he feel it?
When he gets hit? No, unfortunately. They're kind of starting to like you, though. I told them to quit crying.
Yeah.
We all suck.
Kind of freaking out.
Yeah, they're all worried about things, and but they realize that they were on the wrong side of it, and they like you now. I've convinced them.
Well, thanks.
And the food's not bad. It's kind of ashy, but it'll do.
Yeah. Better than nothing.
Yeah. There's one real bad thing I probably need to tell you. Do you want to know it?
Now's the time.
Okay. Well, don't let this sway you about going back or not, but it may make up your mind for you. This is like, especially something you find out later, but this is just too good of a moment not to let it happen.
Okay.
So, he says, well, those dreary-eyed bandits, like spirit placers, I can place myself within you. Those dreary-eyed bandits, they didn't really have the option. Gorlek has learned to be a spirit placer, and a different essence has chose him. Now, the problem is, I don't know how to say this, Craeloth, without just saying it.
Say it.
Your brother GJ is Gorlek's echo. He slayed him that night. By the way, I'm curious, how did you get out?
I had help.
From who?
This bugbear was dressed in these bougie clothes.
What was his name?
He never told me. And then there was a...
Did they say why he wanted to help?
Can't remember.
It'll come to you.
And there was another guy too. It was a Goliath.
A goalie
Yeah.
was going to help a bugbear.
Yeah, I think it was a goalie. Never should. I mean, think
It
real
was.
hard about it. Yeah. I wasn't alone. Yeah, it was. His name was Junetop.
Junetop.
Yeah.
Huh, I don't know it. It's interesting.
He wasn't like other goalies I knew.
Is he down?
I didn't spend
Possibly.
enough time with him to make it. I feel like the bugbear was kind of calling the shots.
Like a bodyguard.
Yeah, maybe.
Strange. Well, the way you free him is you gotta kill him.
Kill Gorlek to save GJ.
It will save GJ to an extent. He'll be in your gym.
But he won't be an echo for Gorlek.
But Gorlek will be able to command him to attack you. I don't know what kind of mental toll that'll take on you or him. We still feel emotions, even though we're in this echo state.
Then you tell me, since you were in a similar situation.
You will have to go to the Echo Isle in the Manola Wale jungle, deep within the middle of the lake of Urotokomale. There's an island there, and that's probably where Harpene is going to go eventually. If you go there to the Echo Isle, meet her there, she should be able to free GJ. He'll be able to pass on to the next life. There's no coming back.
Would I have to kill Gorlek first?
Yeah, you'll have
I have to
to.
have GJ as my echo.
You'll have to control GJ in the gym. And you can let at least this bastard named Ralph, let him go too. God. I'll stay with you though. I'm forever yours. I can't be
You don't
purged.
mind?
No. I chose you.
True.
All of the deeds I didn't finish, you will. And once you don't finish, your people will. It's a forever turning wheel. There's always evil for the essence to stamp out. That's what we do. We were created to protect the weave. I know you don't understand that in its total entirety. Harpene will be able to explain more. You need to seek her out at Echo Isle. That needs to be on your list of to-dos.
Just to wait till I see their GJ though.
Makes sense. Also, our people need you bad.
Yeah.
The Furbolg army has been beaten all the way to the city of Foxtrail. And the goalies have just ransacked the entire... There's Furbolgs and bugbears impaled upon the sides of the roads all over the Giant's Tooth. Some have been sold into slavery, been taken to the Setonia Isles. At least they're needed there. The pirates that are buying them aren't necessarily the most evil people. They give them jobs and things. It's not like they're got them up in chains and stuff, but these are farmers and mothers and fathers and merchants, and they're not pirates.
What do I do? Do I go to Setonia or do I go to...
Craeloth, there's a lot of things in this world that are hard to decide, and that's one of them, buddy. You're on your own. But I will leave you with this knowledge. The goalie war machine is no joke. It's massive. Also, when you get back to John's Tooth, there's going to be a lot of people who love you and excited that their hero and savior, Craeloth, has returned. And there's going to be a lot of them that hate your guts. Where have you been? Just be prepared. I'll be there with you, though. If you go back, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's on the list. If I'm dead though, so I don't know what the implications are with that.
As your conversation with Homerith, good conversation. It's like probably the best conversation you've had in a long time with anybody. He looks at you and he says, I can't stay here. I'm tied to the essence. So I can't stay here full time. So are you, technically. So when the essence chooses another, we will become its supporting cast or echoes. But it's a lot better when you get to pick your people. Because I don't think my trainer picked me. He died before he picked his people. The guy was an asshole. So at least I picked somebody I like.
Yeah.
You want to pick somebody you like.
Yeah. I see that.
Well, as you all continue talking, Travis, not Craeloth, Travis, they successfully, through rounds of checks and the ritual, you rolled higher on your D20. The path was easier for you to come back, and they were able to glean that from your all's bodies with Arcana checks. He rolled a 5, therefore his was a lot harder to bring back. So they decided, between the three of them, Cole and Newt didn't have much because they're not part of the crew. But Violet said that this world needed Craeloth and that his job wasn't done. Bring him back. So those are the words that you hear. So as Travis, the player, do you want Craeloth to go out in this fashion, or does he still have work to do?
Craeloth's got work to do. Job's not done.
Okay. So as you're talking to Homer says, well, buddy, what's it going to be?
If I go back, can we talk again?
Yeah, you just got to use the dine with the turny stuff.
And, okay, this might be a stupid question.
Keep in mind, though, the bastards will be there.
Anyway. That's fine, but if I use that, is it one time and it's gone?
I think she gave you 3 sets, right?
That's right. It's 3 times we can talk again.
She can show you how to make more, but you'll have to get in touch with Harpene.
That'll be time for later. I can spread out 3 until then.
I think she's still in the city.
Okay.
You'll just have to find her. Because I think, just me as a DM, Evan, I'm pretty sure that you all decided she's going to go with you. She's just waiting on you all to earn passage. So she might be able to tell you the components you need.
Yeah, I'm going back.
He's like, I would tell you, but that was the wreath sorcery stuff, and I don't even know what you need to start.
Yeah.
I know it's in the jungle. You need stuff from the jungle. That's all I know.
Yeah, that's. I gotta go back.
He just hugs you one more time. He's like, Craeloth, you don't know it yet, and neither do the people, but you're the best thing that ever happened to them.
Thanks, Homebrew.
And as you all hug, your world just starts to spin, and then you're holding your gem, and then Violet, Newt, and Cole are just standing over you, chanting, yell at them, everybody but Robert.
Everybody.
No, let you go, send Robert.
Okay. Send Robert in myself.
Yeah.
Robert Solo.
No, stay out.
Beat that ass.
Oh my god, it's so much warmer in here.
I'm at least gonna get my cloak. It's thick.
Oh god. Robert. So your soul drifts. It takes you back to the Isles of Setonia. And instead of being like just sitting on the beach or whatever, you're kind of just floating in the water. You look around and you see various fish, crabs, seashells and stuff. You're home. You're home. The sand feels soft on your feet. You walk up and on the beach, there's nothing. It's just peaceful serenity. The sky's beautiful. The temperature's perfect. I don't know what your version of heaven is, but whatever it is for Cable, that's where he's at. The gods would have decided that there's nothing grievously done that Cable's future. He had a good heart, a good mind, a good soul. Truly wanted to leave the world better than you found it. Gosh. You, something weird happens to you, though. As you looked out into the ocean, it's like there's two islands far out there in the middle. What do you do?
I guess swim toward the.
They're almost together, but there's some distance between them.
The left island.
Left one. You swim over there to the left. And there's like this weird circular window. And as you look out it's got a little bit of a red tint to it. And you just see the world. You see boats and people. A little bit of like in the distance you can see an island with jungle style trees and different things. And then the circular thing closes and then opens, closes and opens. And then you see a tuft of green hair swing across the circular window. What do you do?
I punch it.
You go to punch it and your hand just goes through it. No effect.
I guess just sit down and watch then. I don't know.
As you continue to watch, in this weird version of heaven, you kind of glance around, or as you keep watching, you go over to the other circular orb window. You look out it, you come back, you look. You're seeing through your brother's eyes, the world, but you're at peace. None of your other brothers or sisters are here. Layla's not here, but you can see through the eyes of Ultio. Cable was not chose to be brought back.
I know.
Therefore, Cable will forever rest in his heavenly chamber. As you three are standing over Craeloth, reading off the scroll, successfully passing the checks, all of you all take 12 points of radiant damage. And it just burns up your hands and into your wrist. The scroll asphyxiates itself above Craeloth and just burns away. And then the golden ashes and sparks and whatever just showers over Craeloth. And Craeloth grasps his chest where you placed the Homer's gem. You three are standing over him.
I imagine I probably spit out some water.
Yes.
Yeah.
It worked.
I have to ask a question. Were you in that gym?
I would be if I wouldn't have come back. I learned a lot.
In my mind, if you didn't come back, I was going to cast you. Or going to try.
Thanks, everybody. I feel like I had a job to do still. I appreciate it.
I felt the same way.
How's Cable?
There can only be one.
Those pockets are full.
His pockets are full.
We ain't hungry no more because
Is it better or worse than Knucklehead Trout?
I guess I'm gonna scurry over to Cable and loot his body. That's what's left anyway.
He didn't. What's that?
Or is there anything left? Did he dissipate into something? Or is he just there?
What was in your pockets, Cable?
Well, I had my trusty spear. Sending prisms.
Oh. Can I have that?
Yeah.
Got both of them now.
2,300 gold pieces. And does my
You and Newt
Illuminator's
don't have that
tattoo
much.
like fall off of me?
Split it.
You and Newt split the 23.
No, I mean it's gone.
Okay. But yeah, that was, and my special key.
I had 1150 gold.
There was a special key. That's all it says, special key.
Hmm.
Had one on them. Yay!
Special key.
It's the one he had when we found him.
Oh shit.
If you don't mind, I'll take that key.
What level do you want me to be?
4.
10-4, buddy.
What should we do with his body? You want to bury it at sea?
Seems right.
Yeah.
What does the
Or we
entry
take
to this
us to
place
the-
look like? Is it underwater too? Or is it like
We could take him to the
cave in the water?
The place where you are
Temple of
now?
Amen.
Like,
Like where you're up that ladder in the last step. It's just the like you open up, you're on the streets.
oh, it's on the streets now. Okay.
Well, we're up in the tavern.
Okay.
Give me an exhaustion ring again.
Optional class features.
You can about 5 of them.
You can
got
You can use that
Customize your origin.
if you
I
want.
went down, came back up, and then went down, died, came back up. Unless one give me another level for that.
No,
That's,
I'm just gonna
hit
say-
point type. What's hit point type? Manual?
Yes.
I think. Where's that
Yeah,
dead
it's manual.
document?
That way you can roll your dice and then add the number, and then it'll automatically add the constitution.
Yeah, because I was trying to use my charge to get you out of there because my strength sucks ass. See, I got -2.
Yep, typical wizard.
We're using encumbrance, correct?
No.
Oh.
What I don't even know what to do next.
I think we
Well,
need
you
to-
gotta rest.
I think we need to get ourselves in order.
Do we have time? What's the time frame?
What time is it? It's dark, right?
About 2 a.m.
What?
So,
I'm gonna
not
sit down
tomorrow,
real quick.
but the next day, or is it tomorrow?
It's tomorrow.
The wedding.
2 p.m.
No, the execution.
Both at 2 p.m.
I'm gonna sit down real quick and just flitter.
I'm gone.
It's gone.
It doesn't exist.
Oh, shit.
He's been poofed.
Told the rash get safety.
We
Must have got founded.
we gotta delay that wedding.
find anything on his desk?
Just saying that he sent a shipload of books and it got took by a pirate.
Shipload of books. Do you think that book that we're all talking about is there?
It mentioned it. It didn't really mention what happened until
You still got that note, that letter?
until a pirate of undead with undead followers took it.
Yeah. I think
Apparently,
it is.
this Ultio fella that y'all talk about has undead followers now.
Think it's him?
Well, I mean, previously, didn't we find that out previously? That was his mother. Because that's why he was wanting to go to take a slave ship.
He took a slave ship. I don't think he had that.
Somebody told us the slave ship took over the boat. Book.
So what wedding are we talking about here?
Read your letters.
Completely else.
Me?
Are we done? I get filled in.
Yeah. Can we spend some time filling?
Learn me.
Somebody has a letter somewhere.
We got
The optional
steal a bride for a groom of the groom.
The barbarian subclass, we're using those.
We got steal it.
The what?
The optional feats, primal knowledge, instinctive pounds.
It's up to you. Whatever you want to do.
Okay.
Strong orders.
3rd, 7th, and 10th is when they come, so.
Do what?
Is that good if I get filled in on everything?
Yeah.
Fill Newt in too. On other stuff you might miss.
So y'all just kind of fill everybody in, let everybody know what's going on.
So what? So did I know about Violet's prick?
If does Violet disclose that?
What?
That's a man. Finkel is Einhorn. Einhorn is Finkel.
How do I do the rolling thing?
Roll 6 dice and take away the load.
D20, correct?
D60.
Oh, you add them together. Duh.
What are you gonna do now? We
I
got a
don't
wedding.
know anything about any undead shit.
Who has? There's a
Undead
letter
shit,
somewhere.
There was something. There was something about.
Mitchell, do you got the letters? All the letters?
I don't think so.
You fill me in with this Sultan explain.
Somebody's got a letter that you all found on his desk.
I have the letter from Mother Goodrive.
Okay, we just found
That's
out.
Mitchell,
what- that says
I
nothing
don't
about
fucking pay
undead.
attention and I know you have the letter.
It had blue writing on it.
He doodled on the back of it.
Not that letter. That's a different letter.
Oh, I thought that there was another letter.
There was another letter.
That must be the one
That doesn't say anything about undead.
Not undead. The letter I found said something about undead. That letter said he had a slave ship of bugbears.
Yes, we knew that.
Yeah. But now he has undead.
How do you know it's the same ship?
You said 6 and removed the lowest, correct? I just
Because
don't want to make
the other letter mentioned something about attacking
4,
the
6,
book
7,
ship. And this mentions attacking his book ship. So he's got
Because I just rolled an
a
18.
follower of bugbears and undead.
You rolled 3 6s.
5 and
So
a 6
it said
11.
that the slave ship attacked the book ship.
Yeah.
A 2 2s.
And now it says
And a 3.
that
The
the
book ship was
46.
attacked by a red-eyed
Drop the lowest to
pirate
46 and add that together.
with
That's what
followers
your
of
stats.
undead.
you roll 4d6.
I thought he said 5. Or
No,
4.
I did. I told you wrong. Sorry.
You don't roll.
46.
You don't roll.
So it's
D5.
4 now.
4 minus
4d6.
Mine take out the
Hell. See, aren't you glad I asked? I'd have been fucking
All I have is
OP
my
over.
back.
I wish we would have been okay. Sweet.
And wedding invitation.
So all of my stats are
Right.
18. Is
All right.
that cool with everybody?
There was 2 letters. The one that you just found and the one that was addressed to Borg from.
That says nothing about any kind of ship being taken.
We had a conversation about it. I swear we did.
Hell yeah.
Because I've known it. Oh,
I've got a
Ultio
cut
had a
right
ship.
here, by the way.
18. I'm just going to go ahead and put that one there.
We got time to get-
Somebody had something that mentioned something, or we were told something about
This has nothing. This letter that I have.
shit.
No letter about a book.
There was-
Nothing about a book, a boat, nothing.
We could assume.
Well, then I told you when you found the journal.
Must have been. Because somebody was told something about the book. Yeah, the journal. What was it? journal because it was like a logging or something. He sent the books off with a shit full of books, and then I didn't know what book was in it.
Hold, please.
But it said something about slave shit, bugbears, attack that. Attack book shit.
Simeon Evander. Better here.
It was when we were fighting on that shit. Where we had that son of a bitch too? They jumped off the damn shit.
Board got away.
Board was gone. We got some magic-y fish, man. And a day on shit. So we got 3 big baddies running around.
Okay, so within the journal of the Harbor Master Borg writes that he lost the election to Sultanate by close vote. Borg was an older war veteran who was under the impression that he should have earned the vote of the people for protection and loyalty he had shown for many years. The fact that he lost to a young tiefling whose family was new to the city, almost still without outsider status, bothered him. The fact of losing the election roiled within Borg and drove him to the point of hate towards not only the High Executor, but to attack the very citizens of Maple Dock. He integrated himself. He's befriended Ursula the Bearded and the governing seat.
Wait to learn about her.
She ain't too bad yet. Except for what we know about her. She ain't done anything.
Not like you have to name Ursula, be good.
I promise you, because I didn't psychic my way into this. Something said something about it boat.
I don't remember it.
Everybody has to pay where it cut, by the way.
I remember something about it. I
Like 600
remember,
or 700 times since then.
but I just don't remember where it's at.
It was about a boat attacking a book ship full of bugbears. The boat that attacked was full of bugbears.
Do you want to look so you know I'm not fucking
You
lying?
got another
You roll another 18? Damn.
The boat that
There's
attacked.
Con right there.
The boat that attacked. What Borg's men have told him, there was one guy who survived, and he told him that a boat attacked that was full of bugbears, led by a red-eyed triton.
And this one talks about a red-eyed pirate with the followers of undead. So are the undead bugbears, or does he have both?
I just imagine you was like a solid woman drawing.
Blood on the cheeks.
I feel like I am going to be able to power.
My charisma is 6.
And I rolled an 18 to talk to you. And so I've already got a 20 strength.
Maybe it's 8, I don't remember.
I've got a 20 strength and a 19 constitution.
So,
Off the back of my 2
both of those are correct. Bottom line. What you do with that information is up to you.
Okay. Regardless, I feel like we gotta find this boat. Hopefully.
We gotta get bored.
Yeah.
You got any ideas? Get your brother.
Are we getting
Good.
bored?
Cousin. Yeah. sorry.
You know more about where he's at than I do.
The whole thing. We got the wedding and the execution. What are we doing? Because we have to get both done.
We get the briganders to burn the garden down where the wedding's taking place.
Maybe they'll postpone it.
I would. They'd have to figure something out. At least delay it a little bit.
The board was headed to the Silver Nest. It's the last time I had track of all of it.
Should we get the sluice queen? Send their minions.
He was headed to the Silver Nest.
In a direction. Silver Nest.
And
Or if we just go try and talk to Borg. Blackmail him.
It's going to decide my character this time.
Try it.
Does he have our son in his pocket?
He does, but Ursul's not there.
I mean,
Does he have his Solnex under his pocket?
We don't know where the soul is.
we go.
Do you want to find out where this waterway goes downstairs?
That's probably a good idea. Callie kind of mentioned figuring out where it went.
Are we in the right state of mind to do this?
Meanwhile, you're still in the same room with Cable's dead body, just saying.
He covered him with sheep.
Hey, what do you want?
We just rifled through his body. Him being in there is not gonna bother us.
Stole from the dead. There's consequences for that. Moral consequences.
I didn't do it.
Are we in a position to go through this cavern right now?
No, I'm
I
tapped.
am not.
I'm not.
But do we have the time to rest to go before?
Straight rest right here as soon as we wake up, go.
We get to Sluice Queen. What do you
You'll
think?
have 4 if you were to go to sleep right now. This conversation's going on, so it's probably like 2:30. So if you were to go to sleep right now, you can get up at 10:30 and get your full rest.
3.5 hours.
We get to Sluice Queen to send the Briganders
But
to delay the wedding.
the longer you all debate,
Yes or no?
the more time's going to pass.
Do we go to Briganders tonight or in the morning? Ultimate question.
I guess they could do it in the daytime.
How long does it take you to get there?
Maybe it'd be less guarded, and there wouldn't be people there right now.
It took Violet 30 minutes to get there and get back.
I'll go and I'll
Sleep
freaking
there.
mobile dash.
Go and sleep there,
Batman running.
and we regroup in the morning.
We would sleep there.
I'll sleep there. I'll go and sleep there.
Tell her that's what we need to do.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna take Cable's body downstairs and send him down the cabin in the water.
Seems like the right thing to do.
Alright. Decided.
You feel like shit also.
Yeah.
by the
Also,
way.
I'm half as fast as I was before, so I don't really.
You look like shit.
Yeah, I'm not really gonna be able to do much. I'm just gonna
You kind of stink.
I'm gonna lay down.
40 feet dash and difficult terrain does not affect me. How long till we get there?
And not as long as it took Violet.
I was trying to look inconspicuous because it's.
I'm just
Two in the
freaking
morning.
hauling dick.
What about
You run.
some beachy playing?
I imagine you trying to jump down the well. I'm just getting
Stuck.
If somebody looks at me, I'm like, gotta exercise.
2:30 in the morning.
Running through the middle
I mean,
of the night.
well, I guess we're all going there. But
Oh, are we all going there?
so you said we were gonna sleep there.
I thought he was gonna sleep there just wait and cut into our time the next day.
I was gonna go see Archie go ahead and sleep.
I mean, if you all left and get there, you're going to get there at
It was like
3.
15 minutes.
Or you're going to get there at 2:45. Yeah.
Don't wait for me because I'm literally.
You'll get there like at 3.
Yeah, you
I'm
guys
not-
go. I'm coming. Go.
No.
But they're going to have a conversation when you get there, I assume. Callie's just not going to let you walk up in there.
It's the best shot we got. I don't know. We can't do both.
I mean, I did before.
Well, I mean, you can just walk up in there. You just can't walk in there, steal a bed, and go to sleep. You're going to tell her what you're doing.
I mean, she's an ally. She'll understand.
We'll go, but I'm not leaving Craeloth side.
You guys go. We'll be there fast as we can.
What about the body of Cable?
I just told you what I was doing with
That's going to take some time.
it. Okay.
When we come
Throw him
back-
down the ladder, throw him down in the water.
Yeah, I mean, it just takes like 10 minutes, but it is going to take some time. Because this is going to become a time crunch. That's what it's been the whole time, so. Or about to it. I feel like we've been almost to it. I don't know how long ago we've been playing, but we're almost to it.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay, so you're in no shape to really help at the moment.
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
mean, it's going down the whole way. I'm not having to carry him.
Right.
say. Yeah, we really gotta worry about.
So you're going to take
damage.
10 minutes. You're kind of trying to gather your stuff.
I'm just gonna go ahead and
You
start
start,
walking
I'll
that
catch
way.
up.
Yeah.
You're sprinting there to kind of get there as soon as you can.
Let her know everything.
What are you doing? Who are you going to try to keep up with, I guess, is the question.
Go with Craeloth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Items. We get one, a rare magical item.
Alright, so you guys are making your way.
Walking fast.
You're ahead, so there's no conversation part. I'm not going to make you roll to send off a dead comrade. So it just takes some time.
Thanks.
You two can have small talk. If you
Small
would
talk.
like.
I ain't with her.
It's not, or you, Cole and Craeloth can talk. It's not going to affect any kind of time, so.
I'll just keep him up to speed about how this whole deal works with the Briganders and all that.
There you
since
go.
He hasn't met them.
That's where I catch up on everything.
Yeah.
Don't pay more attention to blue.
Yeah, so you're filling him in on everything that's
What's
occurred.
red?
Is there anything you all want to RP?
No, like the name will be blue.
I feel like at this point, everybody just be so
So
exhausted.
these are common.
Where everybody's so
I
spent.
feel like Craeloth's giving him like the short version possible.
So I can
trying to like
go. I
walk
can
at the same time. He's so exhausted.
Yeah. Okay.
You said rare.
You get one, yeah.
So, you all make it to. You make it there far. So you get there, you pull the gold chain, you walk in, and it's the same
I'm like still sprinting.
same scenery as last time. You see Callie. Someone has awoken her again to let her know somebody's here.
You said it was more active at night. I figured she'd still be awake.
She doesn't sleep much, but yeah, she's gonna be active during most of the day. She's probably sleeping at night, at least some.
But Kelly, we need please sleep, please. And can I put in
Newton.
an order?
Newton.
Yes.
You okay?
No. We need to play sleep. I need to put an order in, please.
Kind of like this direct version of
A
yourself.
job, please. Yes, please.
Okay, well, what's the order?
Burn down the gardens.
Whoa.
How much will that cost?
Wait.
I don't have time. How much will that cost?
Hang on, we got to talk specifics here.
I need the gardens burnt today. Before.
Okay, so
noon-
the
noon
gardens
eventually?
where the crops are grown,
With
the
the wedding's
garden.
happening. With the wedding of the gold keep.
That's not a small ask.
Please.
Please.
I'm trying to get.
I will draw up the contract and see what our options are. But
Here's
this
the
will
money.
take time.
Here's money. Can we have a place to eat?
She takes the money. How much is it?
400 gold.
Jesus Christ.
Yes. Can we sleep?
Yeah.
And contract done?
I will work on it.
Thank you. Good night. My friends are coming. Let them sleep, please. Thank you.
Yeah, y'all can just have the room.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay. Strange. Right, we'll keep an eye on them. So, you all get there. Everyone gets there at like 3-ish. Let's say 3. Keep it easy.
I'm asleep.
You all arrive into the kind of Brigander stronghold, and there's a room over there to the side. It's got some like what's those things?
Beds.
Hammocks.
Hammocks. I got a few hammocks for you all because you can cram a lot of hammocks in a room. There's other Briganders asleep in other hammocks.
Is everybody awake?
Let's get this.
Yeah, I mean there's activity going on out there.
One.
Just like guards and stuff.
Briganders it's like a secret society, like a thieves guild kind of deal.
That's right.
So
Because your strength is 20.
there's people there. There's a few
Okay,
like
that's 5.
How do you level up?
there's like a place you can get some food and water and ale or whatever, and then there's a
Places
place that sells weapons.
Get the squares.
They fence
The
stuff.
tile.
That whole
Edit on character website.
Oh, I didn't
That's
realize you had to go there.
As we walk in, if Callie is still up there, I will approach her.
she is.
Okay.
Violet.
Yeah. I assume
I saw Craeloth
Our-
walk in.
Yeah, I'm limping along too.
our compatriot Newt spoke to you.
Yeah. His demands is something extremely
This is to help
hard.
your boy Thumper.
I understand that.
Just like to clarify, we need.
It's because I told let me preface this. I told Thumper no.
Well, you told us we had to do it because we couldn't get the boat. But we need.
It would be wise to help him. Yes.
Okay, well, it would be wise or we need to do it. That's the big ask here. If we don't need to do it, we're not going to do it. But we're in a rock and a hard place between the wedding and the execution taking place at the exact same time. So either you're going to help us or Thumper's just going to be single.
Thumper. What did Thumper ask you to do?
To save his damsel in distress.
Okay. Well, we're not asking for that.
Let me tell you something. I have spies everywhere. I know that you want the anchor. I've heard you all mention it. You've all talked about it. The reason why I said you need to help Thumper is Thumper knows about the anchor.
It's a moot point if we save Thumper and then we're stuck in the city because
Second thing.
Briggs is dead.
Second thing. Thumper doesn't give it up willingly, and he's not necessarily a straight up citizen, but he's a good friend. It's going to cost you something to get the information. Therefore, I thought it was in your best interest if you help Thumper figure this out.
We're still going to help Thumper.
This is
We're
by
just on a bit of a timeline.
If we
We're not
were in-
asking you to
Yeah.
get his betrothed back. We just need to buy a day.
So there's a fine line between having a civil war between the Briganders and the Guard.
Don't get caught. I thought you were the best.
We are.
Shoot some fire arrows into the plants. I mean,
In my sleep, I'm like, don't say no. Oh, sorry.
That's
What?
Don't say no.
It's like I'm
Whatever you
seeing
roll
it.
plus-
Did
they
they
will
roll
add
too
that
much?
in though.
Don't say no,
Don't add
don't
that.
add
Just
that.
add what. Just put in what you roll. And if you have ones, re-roll.
What if I find a way to supply you means to set fire to this garden, but I do not risk my briganders?
We already cast fire. Oh, I ain't there.
Do you know how long it took us to get integrated one guard into the golden step to even assist you all at the nobleman's house?
we can't
We're
risk
talking
doing this.
years. I know, neither can I. I can't afford it. I can't afford them to do a citywide search full of stammering sentinels. We'll have to leave.
That's the business is done because we can't help Thumper. The other is more important. We need the boat. We need to leave.
That's the way it is. That's the way it is. I don't know that I can.
Let's figure out another way to get the anchor. How does Thumper know about the anchor anyway?
He won't relinquish that information.
So you think all this information that we've presented you before isn't enough to incriminate Borg?
No, I think it is, and we can do it with Sultanix.
Okay. Why do we need Sultanix?
Because without Sultanix, Borg had the next most votes, and he's the high executor. The high executors can diminish any court case.
Even if it's against him?
He can acquit it.
Conflict of interest.
But
You can take all the evidence you want to the high courts, and if he's banging Ursula, it's useless.
We have no leads on where Sultanix is.
Maybe.
You got something?
I like that question. The point of Sultanix, you talking about those underground ways that connected to the last step from underneath the docks. Is that where you entered at?
Yeah.
Then explains how he's been able to transport bodies and people without us being able to track them all the way to the docks. There's been several instances of people make it to the trade step and then just gone. I'm not saying that Sultanix himself walked from the Gold Keep there, but you said there was a waterway, correct?
Yeah.
What if the waterway connects somewhere to the Golden Keep? Or at least near it?
Is there any water near the Golden Keep?
Yeah, it's fed by its own springs, and
How long is this
If I
conversation?
pull out Ryder.
a little bit.
Hey, Ryder.
30 minutes, hour?
No, not that long yet. Yeah.
Pull out
Hello, Violet.
do you have a map of any waterways from the Golden Keep?
Hold, please.
Ladders is a time crunch here.
Hold it up higher, get a better connection.
Violet, I present this. And the pages show various streams and rivers and things flowing from outside the city of Maple Dock into it. A lot of them are underneath, but there is a waterway that flows kind of to the Golden Keep, and it looks like there's some sort of device where water can enter into the keep, but then there's a runoff that comes down and around and heads back down towards the docks beneath the ocean, and into the ocean, beneath the docks into the ocean.
Hit that button on the top and on the side. Take a screenshot. Let's go.
So it leads all the way to the ocean.
Pepper shot.
Yes.
So it wouldn't be the path that we found.
Well, I mean, it leads to the ocean. There's all kinds of tributaries that break off.
We went in
So
from the
that
ocean
might
entrance.
meet a bigger one that goes to the ocean. And also goes to the Golden Keep.
Are you looking to go swimming, Violet?
Maybe later.
Please don't get me wet.
It's okay, you'll be fine in the bag of holding.
Thank you. It's quiet in there. Anything else, Violet?
Do you know where the Sultanix is?
Sorry, that is not of my capability.
Files are incomplete.
Yet.
That's the right question.
Okay. Okay, that'll be for
Roll a intelligence check.
Ooh, not good. Rolled a natural 2. Plus 2 is 4.
I solemnly swear I'm up to no good.
Mischief match.
I guess.
Do we even know why we need the anchor? I say we cut our losses.
Borg wants it.
I say we cut our losses. We figure it out some other way. We can't do both. We need the Sultanix, and we need the boat, and we need Rick. And Cole, he wants to save his cousin.
I'm sorry.
They won't burn it. We can't do it.
We need to find the Sultanix. If we find the Sultanix, all is well.
Maybe he could even delay the wedding.
Or he could free board before the wedding. We do our original plan of kidnapping.
Yeah, and take off. Okay. We sleep, and we go down the waterway. Deal?
If that's the only way to go.
That's the only way I can see, unless somebody else has something.
Do you think Sultanix is in the boat?
Didn't we check the boat?
We didn't get the good look at all of it. And that's been a day ago.
How far away is that gardens thing from here?
You're on the trade step. It's in the Golden. I mean, it's probably a 30-minute walk.
So the spring is outside of the Golden Tower, or the Gold Keep, and we could get to it. Could we have would we know if we would have access to that area?
You won't know till you go. If you're going to take the waterway.
Didn't we connect from under the inn? The waterway we sent cable down?
I mean, we could, but we'd have to swim upstream. I don't know, I guess. Well, if it's going to the ocean, we'd have to go upstream.
Yeah, we're going to be upstream. I mean, certainly doable.
Is that flowing out? And you put a cable right there and you just float her back against the bank. And you're just sitting there.
Hold on. That water's kind of stagnant where it's at. It don't
Shit,
move
water's
much.
up on it. It's like,
Maybe we'll get eaten by something.
Figure that out later.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah,
I mean, find Sultanix is number one priority.
I love D&D. Watching you all struggle.
you flipped that 4 times. I'm sleeping.
Oh, no.
I say we sleep. We can't do anything till we sleep, first of all.
Okay. Let's go to sleep.
So you go to sleep.
Yep.
Newt, you went to sleep about 2:50. The rest of you went to sleep about 3:50.
Get a long rest.
Get a long rest.
Down to one point of session.
Still
And long rest is what?
annoying in it. Huh?
Then long rest is what?
8
How
hours. So when you awake, it will be 11:30. 10:45 for you.
We'll walk up to Callie. Callie awake.
11:15. So 10:45 to 11:15.
Callie awake.
Yeah, she's up.
Did you get my request pudding?
No, Newt.
Your comrades shut it down.
But you took my money.
300 of your gold back.
Jeez, 300.
Yeah.
What did I give you for?
You did.
Oh,
You also slept here.
that's true. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Hey, Nugent.
Yes.
Here's 50 more.
Oh, thank you.
When you have time, will you bring some pastries back?
Oh, yes, please. Thank you.
We wake up yet?
Depends on if there's anything Newt wants to do before. You have about 30 minutes. Well, I would say like 25 now, but
They shut it down. Set it fire.
-1 intelligence.
You happen to have a cook in your squads?
yeah, there's a couple.
That are going to work the wedding. That could possibly work the wedding.
Oh no, none of us work weddings.
No, I mean like a cook in hiding. They could work the wedding.
They probably have their own already, I would assume. I can check.
Considering it's today.
Switch one out.
Depends. What are we gonna do with the one we switch out?
Hide him. Jesus.
So, where do you want me to hide him?
It doesn't seem like it's going much. I'm pretty razzed, so it's very well. I'll live on.
Newt, you're extremely odd.
Yeah, it's been a day.
Kind of like you though.
Thank you, like too. By the way, do you happen to know of a woman named what was my mother's name? Shoot that right there.
Sylvana.
What?
Yeah, that was her name.
Are you my mommy?
I heard you know everything about the scene. You haven't know the direction she would have went her last scene or anything.
Actually, that name does ring a bell.
You can touch his, you can touch the hair on.
So she was married to your father in Bilgewater, Mixel, correct?
Yes.
How long ago did she leave?
It was 3 years, 2 years.
Jesus Christ.
Roughly 7 years.
I do 6 damage.
At some point,
Fair enough. I've done +7.
she took a ship out of Bilgewater that was destined for Loose Bolton.
This will help me.
That's the only
I don't +9 to hit with my
statement
axe.
of knowledge I have. Because when she left the area, I was no longer to collect whispers.
When she left there, there was no one to collect whispers. Was she a brigander?
No.
Is there a way for me to become a brigander?
With a lot of training.
Very well. Thank you for the sleep.
Goodbye, Newt.
Wait up!
You go wake him up. Okay, hey, you get down there. It's like 11:15.
Conte.
Oh, thank you. I'm just over here playing.
So,
Everything you do.
waterway.
Yeah.
Do we want to see where it leads to, or see where it leads out of?
The two didn't really work out good, did they?
Are we there? Are we there?
No, but the most important
We go to
ones I
the
have
Golden
20
Step entrance
already.
that way.
Y'all's
Going
magic
that way,
friend.
or are we going to go from the bottom up?
How hard do you think it would be to swim upstream?
And then you
Do we
walk
even
up
need
on
to
a
go
minotaur.
upstream? Do we just need to see where it leads out to?
True.
Because that's where they took the Sultanate.
Yeah, he wouldn't be up at the Golden. That's right.
I'll just ask Callie, have you heard if she's awake
Yes,
as we're walking out? Have you heard if the Sultanate is back in the keep?
I'm not. He was my contact, and I haven't heard from him.
So I say we'll see where
Even
he goes.
his young son sometimes would reach out and give me information.
But he's gone as well.
Crickets.
Alright, we are off.
Yeah.
Also, your friend, Humbly, has also put in a missing person for Rockin', if that matters.
It does. The inn was empty last night when we got there.
Contract just came in this morning, so he must have logged it with one of our people.
Do you happen to investigate things? Like intelligent wise?
For a certain price.
I'll whoop it out and pull up the vial. I think you like to help your city. I think they're trying to turn people in your city to monsters, so here's some nastiness.
She takes
This
it.
is, I'm pretty sure, what was infected, or Rockin's ale.
Huh. Never seen anything of this kind before. Raoul, take this to Alchemy. And he grabs it and he's like, grabs like a towel and wraps around it. He's like, I ain't touching his.
Alright. Newt, are you coming?
Yes.
Alright, and go out the door.
So you.
Oh, by the way, Callie, this is our friend Cole. You know Brig?
His cousin.
This is Brig's cousin.
Tell Thumper we're sorry. We wanted to help. We could.
I will let him know.
We still might be able to help Thumper.
Yeah. We'll see.
We'll see how it goes.
At this point, I got my.
It broke my heart to tell him no, but I just can't risk our position. We don't leave the city. A lot of people can just leave. We're here, so.
I also have my homunculus servant this time.
You do?
Yeah, he's just gonna be riding on my shoulders with his legs hanging down. He's tiny.
Okay.
A homunculus servant, Mike was asking.
Are you
Are you full metal
I'm
alchemist over here?
Okay.
Landon's just always.
You don't have spiders no more?
He's still smashed up. I got no time to fix him. I ain't got no
You got a
time
monkey?
either. Homunculus.
It's like another little
I'll
device.
find you.
Homunculus.
Okay.
It's like a little device.
Homonucleus. Anyway, so I guess we're going to go back to the last step and go back down that way.
Huh. That's cool.
Oh yeah, it's a little nasty little thing. Okay.
Okay, so you guys make your way through the streets. Takes you about 30 minutes.
Preparing different spells.
It's very frazzled if you can't tell. Still, he's just like,
You want to get there ahead of everybody?
I'll just be walking a little like 10 feet above. I'm just like,
Okay.
Like making wheels and
So you get it to the
smoke pouring.
11:15. So you get back to there about 11:45. What do you guys want to do?
Follow the path.
Would you like to look for a new furry cow companion?
Wouldn't know where to begin.
We might find it down this labyrinth.
I said, nope, actually I don't.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, we just go down the path towards the sea, right?
I think that's the best thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we going back here? Or elsewhere?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. What passage went towards the sea? Like, do we have to go upstream a little bit and then find another tributary and then go
According to
upstream?
this map, Ryder,
Hello, Violet.
there's, I believe what we found down here is a small tributary off of a bigger stream that leads to the ocean.
Okay. So we go upstream just slightly.
You have to go
Well,
out
we'll
that
go
tributary.
up the tributary to the main channel
Mm.
and see where that leads out to.
Okay. Does the map show where we're at right that moment?
It should. Right, it doesn't show where we are. No.
I mean, does it show the end?
Yeah.
I'll take a spare piece of papyrus. I'll make a crude map so that way I'll fill it in as we go so I know we're in the right path. Like we start at the end, drop
I
the
have
line
a
up,
question.
follow the line on that.
Newt has the walking farts, by the way.
Stop walking in front of us.
What is your
you're
place,
crop dusting the shit
I've
out of us.
seen.
I'm just like,
We've seen the Sultanix before, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
At the beach.
Yeah, and we like had a conversation stuff. When I was,
It
when
was
we
a
were
small
talking,
conversation, but you did.
Yeah. Was there any like article of clothing of his that like stood out?
A fuchsia coat.
A fuchsia coat.
I still have his,
Much like the one you found behind the warehouse.
Yeah.
So he's walking around naked.
Anything else that I could probably possibly locate? You know, like an object.
He
If
Was-
not, that's fine. I'm just grasping at stuff that
he was well adorned with jewelry, because that is his trade.
Are you trying to do some kind of
He had
cleric
necklaces and
stuff?
earrings and the septum piercing. I mean, he had it all.
Is there anything that
Bracelets.
I would be able to like pick out? And be like, okay,
don't fuck her up.
a ring of his, I guess. Okay.
I would say so.
Okay. I may have a way to maybe track him.
Worth a
We'll see
shot.
how it works.
Do it.
It's got a limited range. I may wait till we get a little closer.
Okay.
So,
Start walking.
are we at the last step yet? We made it back down.
Yeah, you're at the last step. Y'all are just standing like out looking at the waterway.
Oh, so we're down here already.
Mm-hmm.
Cable's body just in
It's gone. Looks like it's been drugged.
there. Away from not upstream.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's been drugged deeper into the tributary.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I'm not even thinking twice. I'm just like, into the water.
You all begin making your way up this watery path.
That was the heater. I hear your water. Some thick ass water.
I'm in my stomach.
How much room do we have above our head?
It's it's probably like 8, 9 feet.
I'm gonna hold my little fat thing in right here.
You just go hold him.
Well, like all together?
Yeah, and it's not like a square. It's like there's jagged stalagmites,
Stalactites or
tots from the ceiling, mites
Tots,
from the
mites,
floor. Okay, stalactites and mites decorate the hall.
have to hang on tight.
Um,
Top. It's like tops on the top.
I did not expect you to go this way. The tunnel itself is pretty crudely carved out by the water.
Might be, might not be.
But it's the sides of it has been made smooth by the in the water flow forever, how long it's been flowing through there. The dark stonework seems to funnel its way down towards the ocean. You are going the opposite way upstream. It takes a little bit longer to go upstream than it would with the flow.
See where it comes out at.
Yeah, I thought it was just like the map showed it like it became a tributary. Really.
Okay, so, alright. The map shows the waterways. The way with the flow goes to the ocean.
Yes.
That's where we're going.
Right.
Okay. Based on just
we're still going up the
natural
tributary.
knowledge.
We're still going.
No,
up
you've
the
hit
tributary.
you're at the main channel.
Okay.
The main channel flows all the way to the ocean.
Yes.
That's where we're going.
And you want to follow towards the ocean.
Yes.
Okay, based on the map and just looking at it, it's going to come out right beside of the sea cavern entrance.
Okay.
Oh, well, that changes everything.
Well, if we knew that, then
You probably want to go...
we wouldn't have done any of that. We would go.
Yeah, we went to the gold step and started there then.
That's still an option if that's what you want to do.
Well, we
Well,
would rather
well,
done
I
that.
wanna
I didn't
rewind
realize
time.
it come out right next to where
I thought
we
it was
went
like
in
a
at.
whole different location.
Yeah, I thought it was going to come out somewhere
Okay,
different.
well, that's probably part of my fault for not explaining it well. So, you guys want to go towards the golden step through the city.
Landon, just cut this out.
You want to go to the golden step towards the
That's
city.
what we are
I
going.
don't put that much work on it.
Yes, we're
Yeah.
heading toward the gold step.
That's the way I thought you all would go.
Okay.
After we left.
Yeah.
The streets are the same as any day, with people still a little wary from the attack a couple days before, but for the most part, the city is back to acting as normal. People navigate the steps, operating in their daily lives. As you make your way up towards the golden, a shadowed figure is standing in the alleyway just before the entrance to the step.
Is it like distinctly standing out?
Perception check. Everyone that's looking.
Say, I'll look at them.
Is there a stick anywhere I can pick up? Just a plain old stick?
I'm guiding myself.
Just an unwet stick?
Not good.
Probably.
Or is this like cleaned down?
No, you could
I only
probably
got an
see.
8.
Alright. Or a stick.
14.
We're trying to look at the mystery guy, right? Is that
Mhm.
what's going on?
What'd you roll?
Not good. Perception. 9.
Hunter. The cloak, the person looks like that they're messing with something along the wall. So you all have made it past the trade step, past the common step. And this is like transitioning into the golden step, but you know, like the increased guard presence as you get farther up. And the big golden wall, this person's like in the alleyway behind some of the shops and things, looking at the wall, and she's messing with something. And you see a little tuft of silver hair.
Harpinate.
And she... Shh. Guys, come on. What are you doing here? Look what I found. And she shows you there's been a tunnel dug crudely through the wall, and it looks like it dips down a little bit, but then you can see like where it's kind of like this kind of motion. So you're kind of looking, you can see that it goes down, and it looks like it keeps going. And so she leads you down the alley and shows you where this is, and it looks like there's a couple small, odd-looking creatures with massive arms. They look like little balls, like little stones with these like 3 rivets across their head, and they have these massive, huge arms.
So it's a geodude.
Almost like a geodude. And they're just,
A lowland geodude. He's got a mustache.
and they're just moving. And then she looks, she's like, good enough. And she tells she tells those creatures to go away. And as you all watch, they just disappear. And she's like, oh, well, what are you guys doing?
Who are you?
Where's the blue guy?
About that.
Yeah, he died.
Huh?
So did I.
What? Where? Last time I saw you guys, you were getting eaten by green fish people.
I got ate by a water monster.
You and water.
Yeah.
No, wait, you and water.
Yeah, no, that's the first encounter I've had.
You all need to stay away from
me. They almost killed
It's a shitty day. You live in an archipelago and water hates you that much. Well, that's sorry to say. Did the essence reclaim him, or did he just go? Does anyone know?
No.
Essence.
Sure.
What's Essence? Who are you?
Oh, child.
That's our penny. We brought you. We told you about her.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Newt.
How do you know me?
How do I know you? I guess I've just heard your name mentioned before. Anyway.
You told me about her, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, pull this out and be like, yeah, I don't know what this means.
What is that?
That's like the scribbles that were on the jail cell wall.
I'm not some maniac.
What do you have?
I'm having a
What
bit
is
of an
that?
off day. I'm not sure.
Is it a language? What is, I mean,
Hey, he wants it. I'll just show it to him.
is it a language I know?
What language do you speak?
Abyssal.
Abyssal, Celestial, Common, Draconic, Dwarvish, and Elvish.
Can't read it.
I got all the darn basics covered.
It's not gnomish, is it?
Uh-uh.
I've got
It's
no.
not goblin, is it?
Mm-mm.
It's not halfling, is it?
Something tells me we're not going to know.
It's not common, is it?
No.
Is it English?
Where's that at?
Proficiency.
Swahili.
languages.
It's Marquesian.
Yeah. Zimmy.
Yeah, we'll never figure it out.
Do you happen to know of a wizard here? In this town?
The Magister?
Besides him?
I don't think so.
Portland Tabor.
He's not here.
Cortland told me to tell you he made it back to Dark Toll.
Yeah, he sent me a message. It was
okay. Yeah. As long as he's alright. I guess that's good.
Said he was going to Setonia next.
You know a man named Al, don't you?
Huh. That name kind of rings a bell. Oh. Can't place it though. Anyway,
What do you think this tunnel is?
well, I decided I was going to be a fish. So I've been in these underground waterways,
Mm-hmm.
swimming around us.
Mhm.
After we chased the green people away, and I found, this was another avenue for you guys to find, I found that the waterways link all the way up the steps.
Kind of like this.
That is quite nice.
Yeah.
They also go on up to the prison, just for reference.
Up to the what?
Prison.
Oh.
Don't know what the protocol is up that way. Could be barred and gates and iron or shut down and dammed. I don't know. But there is a way. There used to be water flow there.
So you don't want to say screwboard and go get the prisoner first?
Well,
Yeah, I got that.
we just need to get the Sultanix.
Yeah, if he's in prison. then
Have
we
you
got something
seen
to do.
Sultanix? Or Sultanix? This is
I have not, but I will tell you something I heard. So this tunnel leads to the Gold Keep.
Okay.
Apparently right up to one of the doors, but you're probably going to punch through a wall to get on the other side.
What would be there that we want to find?
Well, based on what the guards say when a little bird sits on their shoulder, Sultanix is being held hostage in the top.
Of the Gold Key.
In fact, I don't know this Borg man you all keep mentioning, but I saw a man with a golden cape
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
enter into the Gold Keep just a few hours ago. I was a bat, hanging out on the balcony, just listening.
Well, I guess that's what we gotta do.
The guards out front, they were talking about something of this is a way to make the High Executor pay, and that they didn't understand why Borg just didn't kill him, and they wanted to like force him to resign or something. Not entirely sure, but I think Sultanix is there, and I had those friends looking into this tunnel and moving out some of this extra rock because I don't want to get these nails dirty.
Oh, are you going?
Well, yeah, I'm going.
Well, let's go. We're kind of on a time
Yeah,
crunch. And I start then.
let's walk and talk.
Oh, okay. So you guys begin walking down the tunnel. She leads you, or let's see.
Walk away.
I said I walk away.
As you guys wind through the tunnel, it's pretty crudely carved, but it's not too bad for the most part. There's not a whole lot of jagged stuff. It looks like somebody has taken their time. And you get to the end of the tunnel, and there's another familiar figure standing there. It's Raoul.
Hey, how'd you get here?
Well, Callie doesn't know this. I want to make you a deal.
As they're talking, I want to be like picking up a charcoal piece and just writing those letters on the wall.
What letters?
The ones I found in the prison.
Oh, okay. I'll make you a deal. I'll start your fire. For free.
What's in it for you?
You take me with you when you leave.
I don't see a problem with that.
I don't know a whole lot about him. If he starts the fire and gets caught and then comes with us.
I
We could
will-
break Brig out, but the whole point of it doing this way is so we get the ship and everything legally. So we're not being chased.
True.
We're just gonna make sure he's dead first, then we'll clear his name.
What if we could leave without
Not
anybody
dead.
knowing we
Not
had
dead.
him with us?
Huh?
What if he stays hidden until the time to go? If you do this,
I'll start the fire, and then I will be waiting on the boat
Why
when
do you
you
wanna
all
leave?
are ready to leave. Or at least I'll be nearby.
Why do you want to leave?
I'm tired of this city. I'm tired of Callie ordering me around. Secondly, once I do this, if one eye sees me, I'm as good as dead to anybody in Stamrin. The entirety of the kingdom.
Can I insight check that whole statement?
Mm-hmm.
Would I have a chance to guide myself?
Mm-mm.
No.
Will this
I think
make
so.
Callie turn against us?
She wouldn't like it.
she had the opportunity to.
Natural 20.
I'll text you.
She had the opportunity to do this.
Why would she get mad? It's not.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's
her.
not that she was against it. It's just
She
she
might be
had
bad
a
that you
chance.
leave, but not that it has anything to do with the job that you do.
Listen, I've always felt, I'm going to say this right in front of this dude. I've always felt that there's something shady going on in Briganders. Like they have a mole or something. Because how else would they get the job put in, the fake job about the ring to start with? Who are they going to put it into? Because Sultanix is missing. But they got the
It wasn't
the
the
job.
Sultanix's ring.
No, but they got the job order from the Sultanix.
No, it wasn't.
I don't follow.
The
The
job was from the Sultanix?
High executive placed the contract.
I thought it was from the Lord. No?
It was signed. She didn't
Oh,
necessarily.
the Sultanix wanted the ring because it could read their minds.
Mhm.
So, how does Sultanix place this order if he's held hostage?
Well, this was before. We saw him after that.
But did we? Because that's also not down at the boat. But yet he's been held in Golden Keep hostage.
But you don't know how long he's been held hostage.
I don't know. But I know this is just fishy. Very fishy.
That guy we lost, he was kind of fishy. During this conversation, I just want to poke my head up and ask how he plans to start the fire.
Oh, some torches, I guess. I can throw them pretty far.
You gotta hide for a while. You hide on the boat or whatever. If you get caught,
I got some friends in a warehouse down on the docks. I can stay there.
Briggs crew.
Okay, you have to disguise yourself. And if you get
I
caught,
need no worries on me hiding.
Okay.
I can take care of myself. I just need.
I really just don't want fugitives to be riding around with us on a boat.
We deny all involvement if you're caught.
As long as you provide me a way out of here. Another thing, Callie must not know this. She will come for me. I know too much.
Is it?
I like to legit, since we're talking, like in the, I'm just going to be ritual casting the shit out of this right now to try to detect thoughts on this dude.
What's my save?
Where's that? Wisdom 14.
16.
I I'm guessing this guy don't have any magic to him.
Stay out of my head. You don't want to see what's in there.
Vinyl, what do you think?
If not, I'll find another way. No
I
worries.
don't have any qualms with this, but I don't.
Do you trust him more than you trust Callie?
I mean, I don't see why it has to be either or. Callie had the option; she wouldn't do it. We found someone else.
That's not why Callie's gonna be mad.
We don't know that he's on the boat. He said he'd disguise himself.
You think she wouldn't?
Well, she might figure out he's on the boat. That doesn't mean we know that he's on the boat. He's just part of the crew.
So you're gonna lie to her?
I don't care. I've lied to many
I mean,
people.
that's fine, but
Just know that I don't want to put you in a predicament just because of my situation. But if I do come with you, I mean, Callie will probably not trust you.
She's really kind of failed us.
But if you're leaving the
you're
city,
alive.
yeah, well, you didn't know that. So.
I didn't realize that. Now I kind of feel like a dick.
It is true. She had me fetch the scroll that Violet wrote.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and remove myself from this decision then.
Do you really think there's another way you can get out of here?
Another way? I mean, it'll take years.
Alright, years. So start the fire, and we'll let you know afterward. Do you want to wait years, or do you want a chance?
Well, if I start the fire, Callie will kill me.
Or we could take you.
What if you're invisible when you do
Is that an option?
it? It is an option. I want to fling around my little jewel and say
That makes things a lot simpler. But the essence of the problem is the guards are looking for a reason to hunt down the briganders, but we've yet to give them one. Callie does not want to start that. Maple Dot doesn't need a civil war within the city itself.
Why would you care if you're leaving anyway?
Why can't you just leave?
Because there's good people here. Why can't I just leave?
It's a big deal with Callie. Why can't you just leave?
Because when you become a brigander, you take an oath. And I'll tell you, even if I leave, I can be hunted.
Can't you just say you were acting of your own accord and you weren't doing any approved actions?
She could.
But that's not the point. Him setting the fire is not the issue.
No, I can do that all day.
Him leaving.
Me leaving
the
is the
town
issue.
is the issue.
And that's what I want to do. I'm willing. I just need to find a swift exit. Once I break her word, I dishonor her. I need a swift exit out. And I don't care to do it to help you all, as long as you guarantee me a way out.
I can't promise that now, knowing what I know now. I'm sorry.
Fair enough.
If Callie will be hurt by this, then I can't do it. She saved my life.
She'll be mad at me. Not necessarily you. She might be mad at you
If you
for
come with us.
agreeing. But she'd be real mad at me.
I can't choose.
I don't. Newt, what do you think?
I just feel like there's something fishy going on with this dude.
I don't know. It seems pretty truthful to me.
I've only been in the group for a few days. It's up to y'all.
You're a quarter of the party right now.
No, it's 2-3 to vote.
Well, a third of the people voting.
What's Cole doing?
Straight up ask this dude. Who put the order in for the ring?
Sultanix. He needs not checking.
I'll have some check.
He has natural, Hunter rolled natural 20. He's been forthright the whole time. Everything he's saying has been forthright.
I said that.
Who do you put it in to? Who do you give the order to?
Callie?
Straight up.
Sultanix and Callie have a relationship. Like they have a good, like, friendship.
Newt, what I think happened with the ring was the original hit was put in the contract. They failed. And then Borg and this Lord fellow saw an opportunity to set someone in the Briganders up. It just happened to be us. And
We're not in the Briganders.
no, but we did the contract for them. So they get a Brigander trying to steal from a noble. So now the Briganders are in trouble. But they got us, which was even better because Borg doesn't like us.
I have no opinion. Where are you going with it?
Callie's done too much for us. I don't like the idea of having, if you're being hunted. I mean, the time that would buy us would be nice, but
The bigger picture is more important.
yeah, we need to be. I don't want to be looking over our shoulder the whole time. I'm sorry.
What happens if he gets caught again? I know you said it, but
He won't get caught. He said it would be.
if he does get caught, though, what happens?
Chances are,
Chances are he won't get caught, but after we leave, he could be hunted by briganders. Maybe somebody does see him.
or he could accidentally provoke the guards to
The briganders.
My
that
biggest
conflict.
fear is the briganders are all across Manola, not just here.
I'm sorry, I can't do it.
It's
I
fine,
vote
I
no.
understand.
Those happen.
So,
Wish it could have been different.
I mean, I appreciate the offer, but
No heartbeat.
we have to look at the bigger picture.
No problem.
Can't
What
just
if
look
you
at things
just-
in Maple Dock.
What if you just leave with us and don't burn it down? Can you leave on your own?
That's the same issue. The burning
just-
it down is not the issue.
Yeah, I know, but so leaving, you're not allowed to leave. Once you're in the Briganders, you can't leave.
Correct.
You can't be transferred to a different location.
Put in for a transfer.
Yeah, I mean, my
Not
thinking-
when you're Callie's hand.
I'm sorry then.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I could kill her and take her place.
That's on you then.
No, I can't do that to Callie. She's made me who I am. Fair enough. Maybe I'll find a way out one day.
You want to ask him if he can read that in your book? I have a feeling he might be able to.
Just like, actually, look at the walls. I've been scribbling my ass off. What's that say?
He takes a good long look at it and he's like, "Where'd you find this?"
Downstairs.
We're standing in a tunnel.
Yeah, it was downstairs though. What does it mean, you know?
This dude is crazy.
Do you know what it says?
Possibly.
In jail.
I'll
Found it,
reach
yeah.
my hand down in my gold sack and just rattle it a little bit.
I don't want your money. I want a way out.
Alright, nope, bye, see ya. Sorry, Newt.
It wasn't personal, the choice, but that's what has to be done.
Yeah. We all
I
have
like
our own
your
agendas.
But
He just turns and leaves. Flash of his cloak. Exits.
Onward.
sorry, Craeloth, but
I don't care about
Callie's the one that gave us
Thumper.
the scroll.
I don't care about Anchor. We'll figure it out later.
I think we can still get Thumper,
Maybe.
but
Then
Okay,
it's-
onward.
Yeah.
Harpenny's like, well, that was very dramatic.
decisions.
Yeah.
I'm already walking. I'm having a mood today.
This new guy's weird.
A little bit. It's alright though.
Anyway,
Kind of like it.
Watch out if he tosses a book.
what time we at, Hunter?
204.
All right, so as you guys make your way on through this cavern, you get to a wall, and in between, there's like kind of like little cracks and things, not big enough for anything to get through, but just enough for like light to shine through. And you take a deep smell, and you can smell miner's pie, and you can smell bangers and smash, and
I disagree. I
Oh.
got my nose up against it. I was like,
You like floating like a carpet character.
Following the smell.
cream corn and cornbread and
iron bread.
Pork bacon.
berry parfait.
Oh, that's kind of racist.
Huh?
Pork bacon.
Isn't it?
We got a half orc right here.
Ogre or orc bacon?
It's orc.
It's a little
bacon.
rude, but we won't say racist.
I guess you just have.
It's only half. Half.
So what do you guys do? You get up to this kind of makeshift wall.
Can I see? Like you said, you can't see through it. Just light. Like there's no way if you put your eyeball right up to it, you can see.
Yeah, it's just like, like if you have a door shut all the way, but there's just enough like light to go through.
Harpene said we'd have to knock it down.
I'm pretty sure on the other side you're in the gold keep. Don't know where, but I'm pretty sure you're on the
in the
inside.
kitchen. If you can smell.
Can you like turn
Oh,
into
good call.
an ant or something and crawl through and let us know if it's safe?
You know what would happen if I turned into an ant and something happened in that crack and I got reverted back to myself?
The wall would break and we're in good shape.
No, I would take a metric shit ton of force damage and it would hurt.
Oh, that's where the force damage comes in.
And I'm not doing that.
Yeah, okay. I don't blame you. Dying sucks.
I heard.
You know. No, you don't know. You almost knew.
I've died a lot in this
Are we
lifetime. It's been a long...
We like down a hole, or a cave hole. I want to send this little
We did
serpent out just to go fly around for a second.
Like in the city?
Yeah.
Fly around? Okay.
Oh, does anything happen? We can communicate.
Can we hear anything or
Like-
just smell stuff?
Are
Did
people
you
freaking
kill
out or
Homer with a
anything?
dagger?
Or is it just pretty natural to see one fly
Or
around?
still had the
Yeah, I mean,
knife
people
root.
don't lose their mind too much with that.
Freaking
Because there's
lose
magical
kid.
people here that are doing stuff.
I
The
had
way
an
Everybody
idea.
seems to just be
I had an idea.
going about their day.
Break the door, break it down. Anybody have any other ideas?
Can we hear anything or is it just smells?
I mean, you
It's
hear
like
like,
a dead
you
end.
hear, yeah, it's just a wall.
Oh, yeah, we got no choice.
And you hear,
Have the whole damn go keep after it. That's what it
It's
is.
gotta be in the kitchen.
you hear something bubbling. I mean, it's pretty obvious what it is.
Only thing I got's an idea for the gardens burning. That's about it.
Start yelling to the guy, hey, help, I'm stuck. Let them bust it down. No, I ain't gonna do that. I'll probably
Is there anybody on this other side of this wall?
You just hear a woman go, ah!
Move.
What's
that?
Yeah.
As you break into the last few blocks, stopping Gray, you break into what seems to be the kitchen area. You see barrels and crates of fruit, vegetable, wines, ales, and breads all around the room. There's salted meat hanging from the ceiling, and there's a human male and 2 half-elven females behind a bar with kitchen knives pointed in your direction. Stop! Stop it!
They mean no harm.
Stop right there. We're not a part of any of this. We were told we'd be left alone as long as we stayed in the kitchen and cooked.
No, you're fine.
Which way to
No
the
issue. No cruelty.
You all promised you wouldn't hurt us or our families. You
Who?
promised.
Who promised?
Who do you think we're with?
I assume the harbor master.
No.
Do you think the harbor master's man will come through
Where's
a
the
wall?
harbor master?
Huh?
Where's the harbor master?
He was here earlier. I don't know. What'd you say?
Do you think if we were the harbor master, we'd go through the trouble of breaking down their walls and walking through the front door?
Listen, you're a bugbear that just busted into here. Last bugbear I saw was eating a halfling.
Have you seen the salt?
We evolved.
This has been a hell of a day.
Yeah,
Have you
I
seen
can
the
imagine.
Huh?
Where's the salt?
He's upstairs, I assume.
Are you cooking for the wedding?
No.
Can you tell us specifically which door? Sultan exit in. Sultan exit.
I can maybe show you where his office is.
Are you sick of being here?
And you all hear boom, 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 boom. The door open. You see a couple swashies. Who are you?
These motherfuckers.
And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Huh?